I know I usually do this, but let me look a little bit cute. Yes, I realized how that sounded once it came out my mouth. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel, the Queen Coven. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss when I post. So, first thing that I want to do is I want to shout out to the chosen ones out here doing this work in the community and the new people that I am connecting with. So I want to shout out Nikwa's Truth channel and also Natural X Natural. So go check them out and look at their content. I'm so glad that we're connecting and building and spreading these good messages out here for the masses. Mwah, I love what y'all doing, ladies. Keep it going. So, today I wanted to let y'all in on this download that I got actually last night. And it's called The Truth About Your Five Senses. Yes, there is a truth that once I share it, I'm sure that it will resonate with many of you. And like I said, this came through a download or through channeling. I know like these days they're calling them downloads. However, I experience it as what I've always called it as channeling. But I'll tell y'all more about that in another video. Right now, I just want to focus on the truth about your five senses. Now, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to read this to you the way that it came to me, or if I just want to kind of put it in my own words, because I kind of do both, because a lot of times I don't want to sound robotic when I'm reading, and I don't want to read all the time, but other times, so I'll freestyle it then, but other times I be wanting to like read it verbatim just as it came out, so that it could be understood as such. Because I don't be wanting to mess it up. So I'm not gonna read y'all the whole thing, because first of all, it just started out as a stream of consciousness writing. So I'm going to start reading like right around where it started to shift into me channeling, or receiving the download, however you want to call it. So I'm just going to skip to that part, so you can learn the truth about your five senses. Now, when this came to me, when I was just sitting there and all of a sudden I just felt moved to, grab my journal and my pen and start writing, I was like, okay, that's interesting, but it so resonated. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. However, there was truth in it, and that truth resonated with me. And let me just let y'all decide. Let me just let y'all hear this, okay? Because this super, super interesting to me. So I was really talking about my birthday that's coming up on Sunday. And I said, I'm going to start right here. I love having birthdays. I am not afraid to age in truth. I look forward to it every single year. I look good, and I feel even more amazing with each year that passes. It brings me pure joy in my soul to be a witness to this journey, to indulge all of my senses just as the goddess intended. So then right here is where I started to channel. And it says, let me let you in on a huge secret. Your five senses, taste, touch, smell, hear, and see, those are your extrasensory gifts, and not the other way around. You see, your other gifts that aren't one of your 6 senses, actually, are gifts of knowingness. They are gifts you retain after this life and can regain in this life. They are gifts you have always and will always possess. However, your 6 senses are gifts that you can only possess in the physical. That's right. Only you as a human person incarnated can possess the ability to see, hear, smell, touch, taste, and feel. Now, feel is that your emotions, your intuitive sense. That is your sixth sense, actually. That feeling that you get, and people get that gut feeling, whether it's joy or dread, that is your sixth sense. Okay, so it goes on to say, these are gifts specifically designed for experimenting and experiencing. You cannot take them with you when you transition. You can only recall them. Recollection is a gift that few of us don't have. It is a gift. So right here, I remember they were emphasizing that it is a gift, even though you feel like everybody can recollect, everybody can recall. Some people recall better along a spectrum than others. And they were just basically telling me, don't get it twisted. Recollection is a gift, even if everybody has it. So, they went on to say that, meaning that human beings are the only beings that can see, touch, taste, hear, smell, and feel. We uniquely have the ability to transform through visualizations, which we observe through our our experiences, which we experience through our senses. We have the ability to change experiences and create new experiences by experimenting through our six senses. Now, after receiving that, I had a lot of questions, right? However, it doesn't always work like that. Sometimes if answering your question is important to the mission at the time, because everything is important to the mission. Understand that. However, some things are only important at certain times. And sometimes spirit will only leave you a road sign. And however, when you come to a new, place, and you need to reference that road sign, spirit will bring that back up for you. That has been my experience with my gift anyway. Everything is on a need to know when you need to know basis. Basically, so you may have some questions sometimes that isn't important to what your specific mission is, so they won't answer that immediately. However, they will answer it eventually. Okay, so a question that I did, once they said all of that about the experimenting through your senses, is how you create and change and do that. They said to me very clearly, which is why they seek to limit your experience, which I found that to be very curious, because from that statement alone, I had many, many, many questions. Like, who is they? However, the one question that stood out in my mind that I actually wrote down, because that is the one that I do want to receive an answer for, is, what do they gain by limiting our experience? And that's the one thing that I'm mostly curious about when it comes to that whole download. So, yeah, that was the gist of the download, the truth about your five senses. So let me know if that message resonates. What do you think about your five senses? How do you feel? Does that resonate? This is just what I received through my channeling experience. And this is a truth that very much resonates with me, that very much feels like my personal truth. I know that this is my personal truth, because for me, I feel like my guys do not give me anything that is unbelievable for me. They always send me the type of messages that resonate with my experience based on my experimenting, and I feel like that is true for everyone else as well. And you would have to be observant of yourself to see how that shows up. So, thank you all. Let me know in the comments what you think and how you feel about this message. Subscribe if you haven't already. like and share as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my girls again. Y'all keep doing it over there, okay? I love y'all. Mwah, mwah.